Hello everybody, this is Dumpster Cat. Welcome back to another Pioneer video. In this one I'm going to be trying out some more POCs. I have made just a few alterations from last video. The main one being Waste Not. This is a card that I've always been interested in. I saw that somebody 5-0'd with Waste Not in a similar shell to this one. I think that obviously, just theoretically it plays pretty well alongside all of our Planeswalkers and 6 discard spells, and I guess you could say Triumph as well. So we'll see if it's good, just trying out 2 for now. Cutting cards is a bit difficult in this list. I'm not sure if I want to cut on Duresses or perhaps more Davriels. I just cut a Liliana, Waker of the Dead, and a Cling to Dust, but not really sure if that's correct. And then the 4th Davriel for a 25th land. I think, we rely a lot on the Planeswalkers and the Shieldreds in this deck, so I'm not sure how comfortable I feel cutting them, but we will see how this league goes. Again, the 25th land being the 4th Field of Ruin, I think the card is pretty free in our mana base with the double Urborgs. We will get hands, from time to time with, multiple colorless sources that are quite often not keepable, but, that's alright. I want to be trying out Leyline of the Void in the sideboard. I think that this is a pretty interesting card, obviously great against Greasefang and Phoenix if we come across it, but also against mono green, again, if we do come across it. I just like having the insurance, and then against the first 2 aforementioned decks, I think it's just pretty much an I win button, especially for Phoenix, just because we have lots of other removal for like their crackling drakes or whatnot. Greasefang, they do have Tire Sunders, but in my testing it's been pretty decent against them. And trying a 1 of Path Apparel, just because I've been seeing a lot of the Atraxa red deck, very aggressive deck. I think this is pretty premium removal against them. It could come against mono blue spirits as well. With that being said though, I think that's everything I want to touch on. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Consider subscribing if you like the content, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright, here we are for round number 1. We are on the draw against a Jogantha deck. This hand, I'll keep this for sure. Triple discard, Waste Not seems to be pretty nice. Oh, interesting. Okay, so either this is a Transmogrify deck or it's Bring to Light. I guess we'll see though. Definitely want to go with Thoughtseize first over the Duress, just because like seeing their entire hand, picking whatever we want, and then leaving the non-creatures for the Duress. Okay, so it is Transmogrify. So we don't care about their creature removal, so we'll just take Chariot. And Careful Cultivation isn't too worrisome at the moment. But yeah, it definitely seems like this Waste Not will be getting some pretty good use. Also drew the 3rd land, which is nice. So I played against this deck in my testing against a fellow YouTuber, Minuet. They're a very great player. I'm pretty sure they 5-0'd with this deck in the video that they played against me. So very, very prominent deck, powerful, and I lost against it. So playing this deck, so difficult matchup for sure. I mean, the Chariots just being like redundant. Or having redundant copies of Chariot, that is pretty good against us for sure. Oh wow, I didn't even realize the channel would trigger this. Jeez, that's insane. So we draw a card off that. So like a top deck Chariot would be like the worst thing here. Okay. And Jogantha into hand, gotcha. So they can go Jogantha next turn. We could just Liliana Edict, however I feel like I just want to leave that for Jogantha. Well, I mean, we actually don't have removal spell for this, so that may not be the choice. I guess then we probably just want to Thoughtseize them. And probably just Duress after. Do we want to Field of Ruin? Probably not. So this is... So we're probably going to be taking Jogantha, so we get a 2/2. Yeah, seems really powerful. Okay, well, let's see. Yeah, so Jagantha, get our 2/2. And then do we want to use our Duress? I guess, yeah, we'll take away the Fire Prophecy. Just because they could target the zombie and then get a redraw. Oh, and we draw a card. Okay. Man. Yeah, have not played Waste Not before, so still getting used to it, but Jesus, this is a really stupid card. In this deck, it seems. At least the first sequencing of events is pretty nice for us. Okay, looks like they will pass. Gotcha. So still, you know, pretty dead against Chariot, Transmogrify draws at the top. Thoughtseize was a nice draw, though. I think we'll probably start with that and then just Edict, most likely. Okay, 3 Fatal Pushes. So we draw a card. That was great. Liliana, Edict. And then attack, they'll probably push. We have Triumph for, you know, worst case scenario. I mean, they can't even have Atraxa next turn, but something. Could be a 2-for-1. Yeah, this is definitely how I imagined I'd want Waste Not to go, and just this deck overall. It's a cool zombie art. Okay, what they got? Fable, that's a great draw. We do get a 2-for-1 though. They do actually, I mean, they may not even use the chapter 2 with Waste Not on the battlefield. Jeez. Okay, I guess, well, I guess I'll just discard the Power Word Kill, just because it doesn't hit Atraxa, and they're quite far off from going. Transmogrify, a target that we would want to use Power Word Kill on, so I think I'll just keep the push over it. Then, yeah, I'll just go Triumph. Wow, Waste Not is just so powerful. I don't know why I didn't think of this first. Okay, so it makes sense that they went like that, and then we could just go Devriel. And yeah, pretty good. I did use my Liliana, right? Yes, okay. Yeah. So yeah, I guess the name of the game here was just taking Chariot, and then they had quite a few dead draws with their removal. But that's, you know, a strength of this deck is it, you know, creature removal does not line up well against it. Okay, another Fable, not bad. And, you know, I suppose Waste Not with the opponent empty-handed is not the best. I'll just push that. We can discard this extra Thoughtseize. And I guess I just passed turn. Would have loved to see like a Castle or Mutavault or Hive, but that's alright. Just to further pressure them. Okay, Courier's Briefcase draws the card. Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize how good this card is against Fable. That's actually quite impressive. Actually, I plus really quickly there. I was actually meaning to Edict and then minus Davriel to discard. That was a bit of a That was a little sloppy, my bad. Yeah, I definitely should have just edicted there. We shouldn't get punished too bad unless they draw like a chariot. But no, they can even copy then. I think we should be alright. But yeah, definitely should have edicted. And they can only attack for 2. Alright. So yeah, I mean, if we edict now, then Liliana dies, which I think we're definitely supposed to do. So yeah, definitely a bit of a misplay there. Actually, kind of cost us a bit. Okay. World Tree. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely have to edict, or else these get out of control. And then I'll just pass. Yeah, so bit of a notable misplay there. Definitely like sequencing or like choosing which planeswalkers to activate can get a bit confusing at times, especially if you like want to be managing your own hand with Liliana. But just gotta keep in mind that Tavriel is asymmetrical. Uh-oh, what's this? Ooh, okay, well this definitely punishes us quite a bit actually. Yeah, wow, that's shoot, that's a really good draw. I wonder if they play any basics, if we were supposed to just Field of Ruin. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not sure if we could come back from this, to be honest. I mean, I guess with the misplay there, we would have had Liliana on the battlefield, but the top deck chariot we can't really play around. I think I'm just gonna do this because we need to find an answer. Shieldred. That's not quite what I wanted. So we're not dead next turn. So we can cast Shieldred. They are still taking damage off Tavriel. So we have them at 2 on their draw step next, or upkeep. Yeah, draw step next turn. With Tavriel plus Shieldred. I guess they can make more tokens, copying, right? So probably just dead. So they're killing Tavriel, which is actually pretty good. Oh, and they're just attacking. Oh, they're not copying to get more tokens. Okay. Oh, and they're going 2 at Tavriel. Okay, well this definitely buys us some more time. And then what else? Fable? Obnixilis probably. Yeah. So we unfortunately have to take 2 damage here, as we want to guarantee the 7 lands for Shieldred plus Tavriel. Okay, unfortunate that we drew the land anyways, but it's alright. So we may just be dead, honestly. Yeah, they could even gain more life with this. I don't think we're quite dead, actually. Go down to 7 from the obs. We could block Chariot. Yeah, I mean, they can't just be making more tokens though, like every turn. But currently, so they go up to 8 again. So we don't have any way of pressuring them actually to get down their life. So the Obnix, the Chariot into Obnix, this was really good draws for them. Yeah, this was a game that we just had lots of control in the early to mid game, and then the Chariot draw and then the slight misplay with Liliana kind of cost us. Yeah, just any deck with Chariot is tough for us to deal with. Like, it's just a lot of bodies, a lot of value. It's a kind of must deal with card, and we're not playing red, so we don't have a Braid or K command like Rakdos would have. So yeah, challenging matchup, I would think. They are crewing though. Which, oh, they tapped the reflection. Okay. I mean, definitely just blocking here. Okay, now they're just going all at us. They make a cup in the devil token. Okay. So we block here. Oh, sorry if you heard that. Hit the mic. Do they have like a fire prophecy they could cast? No, okay. Yeah, Devriel is not the best draw. So Chariot down, but we are still dead. Yeah, I'm not sure if I don't think there's anything we could draw here. And Atraxa. Actually, that was really good for us. It's an extra blocker. So now we block, taking 2, 4 maybe. But the obs still kill us. Yeah, we don't have any Wrath effects main deck, so I guess we just have to pass. And then yeah, you know, maybe the line there was actually to castle to try draw into removal spell for this token. Then yeah, we have him dead. I think I was probably supposed to go for that, honestly, because I don't think we are going to be able to live here. We could activate castle for free, actually, with Shield Grid. Keep in mind. Even at 1 net life, if they discard here, yeah. So discard Devriel. I will let this resolve, I think. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to see your card now. Choose to discard it if we want to. Okay, so I will discard that. So I guess we weren't going to be drawing a removal spell, but that's okay. Should have, maybe we should have done that. I'm not sure. Definitely a close game. I don't think we're supposed to play Wrath FX main deck, but here it would be pretty nice. Ooh, another Chariot. It's the 3rd Chariot in the top 20 cards. So, disappointing, but that's quite good for them. Looks like they're not going to attack. Yeah. Okay, I think at the very least, let's do a basic land check on them. Okay, they could hit us for 1 with that. On our end step. Okay, they have mountain. Okay. Yeah, not really drawing too many relevant cards here. I suppose you could just activate castle. Link to dust. Okay, not bad. Let's draw a card, so I guess we could just take a chariot. I mean, gaining a good amount of life here, and then that we could discard to an Obnixilis. Yeah, just the thing is they're they have a pretty good attack next turn if they want to, and then they're just with the Obnixilises. Yeah, that draw was just really good for them because that is keeping them alive with gaining 4 life each turn, which is what we're dealing a turn as well. So yeah, I think they only played 2 of these. Okay, put that rail down, sure. I mean, Waste Not was quite relevant here, though. Definitely kind of pulled us through the mid game, but yeah, it's just so tough to deal with the Chariot into Obnixilis sequencing when we don't already have like lots of removal in hand. I mean, we hit a few lands, but I think we drew relatively decently, so I don't know. Like I said, I think it's a pretty tough matchup if they draw Chariot. But otherwise, the combo is really easily disruptible. At least for our deck. Okay, so they will attack with everything, except for Reflection. So here, we're taking 8. So they didn't already use Obnixilis this turn, right? Yeah. So we still take 2 damage down to 2. They go up to 8. I think it's probably worth keeping the zombie token around, because I think we're supposed to draw into removal spell off the top with the castles as well. Yeah, I think it's probably correct. Yeah. So yeah, down to 4 now. Also have redraw off if Clean to Dust if we need it. So they're at 8. Just need to draw a removal spell. Oh no, they have... Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's an extra blocker. I thought that was going to be a Fire Prophecy. Okay. So I need like removal. It's not removal. So we need to get them down to 4 life somehow, basically. Hive is actually pretty relevant here. It's the same amount of mana to castle as cling to dust, so I think I'll probably just cling to dust. Start here. And this does leave us still with the hive, but yeah. I don't think we can actually draw into anything because we don't have enough mana. Oh, does that do it? Puts them down to 5, but they still just block. And yeah, our Davriel is actually dying as well, so we don't have that damage. Shoot. Dang. Okay, well, I guess I'll just attack with Hive, and I'm sure they'll block it correctly, but perhaps they will not. And then, yeah, that wouldn't have triggered. Shoot. Tough. Yeah, I think we just need to draw all removal spells there, right? Yes, the kill Devriel. Double blocking, okay. Sure. Kill Devriel, kill Hive. 6. 4, yeah, okay. Dang. Very close game though. Definitely feels good to be like in it as much as we were there. Could bring Natal in against Chariot. I don't think we want Ritual Izzet. I think Path of Peril is just better anyways. Maybe we do, just for the off chance that it would be relevant. Our deck seems pretty good against them. I'm not really sure what to cut as is. I mean, I guess we just lost, so I can't really say that, but guess I'll cut like well, I cut a power word kill actually that doesn't hit Atraxa. I don't think I want Phyrexian Arena. I don't think I want Necromantia either. Yeah, I'll just submit like that. We could have brought in Path of Peril, but I think it's a little too cute. I mean, yeah, Waste Not was quite good there, though. It's just once the opponent is empty-handed, once the opponent is empty-handed, we don't get any value from it, and then that's when we need to form an advantage, and I guess that's where we kind of weren't able to get into it there. And with the opponent drawing well, with the Ob and Chariot, we're not able to get there, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess this is a keep. Would have loved to see turn 1 discard, but we'll see how Waste Not is with just the Planeswalkers for now. Thoughtseize. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Duress. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that is an indication of how good the card is. Oh. So, I guess that's not the best there. Probably take what? I mean, I don't think there's a good take here, but okay, Murder Strider. So we can start ticking down Davriel next turn. I guess it makes sense them taking Murder Strider with the Legend rule of Davriel. Discard a pathway. But yeah, Davriel is just a 3-for-1, so at its worst, right? 3-for-1. If it goes uncontested, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, just maybe more Waste Nots is what we really want to be doing here. Careful cultivation. Okay, so I think I'll just leave up my Murderous Rider / Udavolt. Would have been nice to have Waste Not on the battlefield with the Fables. The Fable trigger, that is. Okay, discards Fire Prophecy. Not really sure why they kept this in against us, I guess, to, for our creature lands, I'm not sure. I think this is worth protecting, and I don't want them attacking, so I'm just gonna kill that. Okay, land. Oh no, Chariot. Oh man, dude. Jeez. It's pretty difficult to come back from. Fatal push, okay. I guess we have to draw like Needle there. Or just draw the Thoughtseize a turn earlier. Maybe because Chariot is such a big problem, we are supposed to bring in Path of Peril / Ritual of Soot if we need. But that seems just pretty incorrect to me. I feel like we're just supposed to discard it, or hope to discard it, that is. They have a push off the top or Prophecy. Yeah, I think our game plan is just to discard it rather than trying to side in Wrath effects. Okay, nothing. And yeah, we're not really drawing much either. I guess we can get the Gigantha out though. Do also have Mutavault as a blocker. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is a little embarrassing how good Chariot is against us. I'm not really sure what we could do about it, though. Other than, yeah, just the aforementioned trying to discard it away. And yeah, even with like the Davriels ticking down, they were quite easily just able to keep Chariot in 4 lands. So this is kind of a strange attack with the reflection. Do we want to activate Mutavault? I guess no, because we're not going to be blocking anything. Oh, they're killing Davriel. Okay, that's fine. Why would they attack like that? I'm not sure if I'm missing something there, but... Okay, sure. I mean, we're still just dead. So there's not much I could say about this situation. Yeah, I mean, a little unfortunate that they had the Chariot and they have 3 Chariots last game or something like that. Okay, Psycho Proving Ground. But what can you do? It's not like Vehicles is... I haven't seen Vehicles in forever, so it's not like Chariot is such a prominent card in the format right now, so I don't feel bad playing a deck like this. That is pretty weak to it, and again, we do have the discard for it. It's just not the best example here. So I think here I probably am just supposed to... I mean, maybe I was actually supposed to double block earlier. Maybe that was what we were supposed to do. Double block early on. Yeah, maybe. It comes at the risk of, you know, having a Murderous Rider down, but again, I don't think there's much we could do about that. Yeah, I'd probably just, yeah, aggressively kill it is the plan. Shieldred here? Nope. I guess just Murderous Rider again. And I think I'm just going to cast this as a creature. I guess we didn't even have mana for Shieldred. Very, very long match too, even with just 2 games. Pretty intricate gameplay here. But I mean, if they keep whiffing off the top, then oh wow, and in that draw, then I'm actually like pretty confident that we could perhaps get back into this. Do I even attack here? I think I do, yeah. Gain 2 life, put him down to 9. Probably should have attacked with Mutavault 2 as well. Should have thought about that a bit more beforehand. Yeah, for sure should have just attacked with Mutavault. Okay, well, that Shieldred draw saved us. If they don't have a Veil push, they could get Revolt off this. Castle, not bad. Okay. So I'll just pass now. So yeah, they just need to draw a Fatal Push, or I guess Transmogrify off the top isn't bad either. Probably quite good, in fact. We haven't seen any Transmogrifies from them this game either. So I guess we're just supposed to fade that. Even like a second Chariot probably wouldn't do it for them. But yeah, they should be at 3 now, so kind of sucks that we didn't attack with Midvault. Again, just a little minor misplay like that can definitely add up. Liliana, yeah, sure. I guess we just plus, right? I don't think Edicting is really doing much here. Only had a mountain in hand, okay. Okay, just fade Transmogrify. Oh no, did they draw it? Yep. Exactly as I said it, they drew it. Okay, well, I mean, let's see what they get. Oh, there's a fatal push. Multiple fatal pushes and a chariot. Dang, dude. Again, just so close with 3 minutes on the clock, too. So now we need to draw removal spell for this, which I think has to be Murderous Rider again, which is on the bottom of our library. Is that it? I'm not sure. Okay, so careful cultivation. Oh, I hate it when it does this. I can't even see what they took now. Okay, well, I guess I could guess. So there's a push, sorcery, something like that. I mean, they have 4 cards in hand though. So I guess it's just these ones now. Okay, pathway. So probably just these 3 cards. Can I look now? Okay, here we go. Careful cultivation, chariot, extinction event. Okay, going all at Liliana. So I can keep her alive by blocking with Mutavault. She goes down to 1 loyalty. Kill 2 of their creatures. I mean, yeah, they still have Atraxa. This lifelink? It does have lifelink. Shoot. So I definitely need to draw removal spell. That's not a removal spell. Dang. Yeah, they needed to top deck Transmogrify exactly that turn to win. Yikes. Ugh. Nasty, nasty. Ah, jeez. That's really disappointing, for sure. Ugh. Yep, and they're just attacking me. Sure. So yeah, and they have exactly lethal in 2 turns. Ugh. It's a little embarrassing. I guess we're supposed to cast that. I mean, we empty their hand, but oh, they kept the extinction event. Okay, I thought they would discard that, but sure. I guess extinction event does nothing here, so just go like that. Cash in Liliana. Bosses. Yeah, I think they could just keep their extinction event. Yeah, no pass. Okay, it's fine. I mean, they got 1 minute on the clock. Can they kill us in 1 minute? Guess we'll find out. Probably. I mean, I guess here, like a Path of Peril is not a bad draw. But yeah, again, I don't think we're supposed to bring it in. Actually, the Duress was actively good for us because we could castle for just 1 life now. Dang, man. Yeah, I mean, punished for not playing Go for the Throat. Oh! Okay. Well, no, they could just crew. Well, no, we crew. Yeah, they crew, and then we actually get power word kill that. Non-token creature. Wow, I was not. Oh, and they just F6. Jeez, that was a good one. Okay, and then we have to leave a power word kill. Dang, maybe I'm supposed to be playing more Shielder's Edicts. I think Liliana's Triumph is just better in our deck, but wow, and they're actually doing this too. Just because we have, what, 7 Lilianas, but this is really good for us. I mean, again, like, we're at 5, but 30 seconds on the clock almost. I don't know if I'm supposed to draw with Castle here. I'm not sure what my out is. Oh, there's another Transmogrify. Guess I have to try to find a push now. Man, their draws have been pretty decent. Haven't they been? Okay, that's alright. Oh, okay. So, just missed that way too quickly. So what would they get? Choose no cards. Is that a misclick? I guess it probably doesn't matter though. Okay, we need... Oh, I was going to say we need removal because we could actually kill this Atraxa with... maybe they're just probably going for time actually without picking anything there. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I mean we need... exactly like removal spell off the top here. Oh no. Man, that feels so bad. Here's the exchange event. Dang. Especially with them at, you know, 10 seconds on the clock. Well, okay, opponent wins with 5 seconds on the clock. Really kind of annoying. You know, surprisingly though, like we held up, like we went 0-2, so you know that kind of speaks for itself on its own. However, we held up pretty well against them. We had some pretty live draws. We weren't really. I mean, I guess we were able to disrupt them early on, but they just had Chariot. So, and I guess probably we were supposed to more aggressively block the Chariot, just because, you know, we don't really have that many good ways of dealing with it. Main deck, or just in our deck, in our colors in general, right? So, tough. Definitely feels bad with them having just 5-6 on the clock, winning like that. Yeah, we had so many points there where we just needed to draw like removal or discard or whatever, and we just never got there. Never lucky enough, right? Because if we had drawn a Fatal Push here, any removal, any Edict effect, even like another Liliana would have done it, right? Because we could just Edict. So it really sucks. Again, like played this matchup twice, lost against it twice. But I think it's decent, you know, I think it's alright. So Kind of sucks, but just gonna have more testing, and this seems definitely to be a more prominent deck, so let you guys know how it goes. Let's see for the next one. Okay, here we are for match number 2. We are on the draw with the 1-lander. Do have 2 discard spells and waste not, but I think I'm still supposed to mulligan this one. Okay, it's a bit better. Depending on the matchup, or if we had known the matchup, I would, be more educated in what to put back, but I think it's probably just the second Liliana. Yeah, I think that's probably on average correct. It sucks if we're up against like Rakdos. He looks like creativity. Or just mono red. Yeah, creativity. Do they play Spirebluff Canal? I'm not sure actually. Probably. So honestly, would like to see them tap out here for a Fable so we could resolve our Liliana next turn. So I don't think I've played this matchup with this deck. Oh no, it's just Phoenix. Okay. Okay, talking too much here. So we'd love to see, yeah, perfect, just a Ledger Shredder. They do have follow-up, so they get some extra value, but should be doing just fine here. And I will push it just because we have 2, and then the Edict. I don't think it's too necessary to go Liliana Edict. I'd rather just resolve her and then start plussing. Go bottom with the Scry. Although she isn't too good in this matchup. With just them being able to discard Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, our kind of entire deck is a little awkward against them, right? I think it is still correct, though. And I think I'm just going to put back the Davriel. Definitely sucks if we just see them discard Phoenix, though. Okay, Impulse. So no Phoenix is in hand. It's good to know. But we are playing a pretty fragile game with her plussing. Okay, there's the pieces of the puzzle. No Phoenixes yet. Let's see what they want to take. Choose Opt and Consider. Okay. And then Consider? They already played a land this turn, right? Yeah. Oh, and a Treasure Cruise. Okay. Draws 3 cards, so a bit higher of a likelihood of them having Phoenix. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to discard Fatal Push here and keep the 4th land. I think that's probably more relevant. And actually I feel like pretty fine with open mana now. Yeah, if they discard Phoenix, just because we do have Cling to Dust now. And even Liliana's Triumph. But mainly Cling to Dust. Okay, Shocks in the Steam Vents. Another piece of the puzzle, okay. There's a Shredder. Temporal Trespass and Fiery Impulse. There's the Consider. So, yeah, I mean, next turn they could have a pretty beefy Trespass if they want to, but only 1 Phoenix at the moment, so another Treasure Cruise would be pretty good. Okay, just an Opt. But yeah, it looks like we just are gonna be Clinging to Dust the 1, Scry to the bottom. So we don't get the card draw, we just gain 3 life, but This is still correct, in my opinion. It's a decent draw. Okay. Well, that's a lot. Probably just take Treasure Cruise. I mean, they could. Yeah, they can Galvanic Iteration into Trespass, which is pretty scary, but I think the Treasure Cruise is a bit scarier. Yeah. And then I don't even think I want to plus, because they could just plus away at Impulse, and my Triumph is better for the Shredder. Yeah, definitely close though. I mean, we have like such a good plan post hybrid with the Leylines, but if we could get game 1, then I'll be feeling really comfortable here. But seems like it'll be difficult. This is only creature, yeah, only creature. Okay, looks like they will probably go for the Trespass. We get 2 extra turns, which is a lot, but the first one is just an Explorer. And if they don't hit like because we have Triumph for a Shredder, if they need to hit like another piece of the puzzle or a Treasure Cruise in, you know, the next 2 draws for this to be like really pretty good. Okay, Shredder. So I will kill that as soon as possible. And a chart, of course. Okay, well, I'll actually let this resolve first, I think. Yeah. Yeah, just really... Oh, shoot. I was gonna say, really don't want to see a Phoenix. Do I even actually kill this now? I think I'm supposed to do it, especially before them drawing too. I have a Spell Pierce. Jeez, okay. Wow, that was the card they drew as well. Or one of the cards. They drew Chart, of course, and Spell Pierce. That was pretty good 2 draws for them. Oh, but they... What? Oh, and then they... I'm so confused. Ledger Shredder, Chart, of course. I guess they just didn't have mana to cast more spells, and it's not even likely that they have Fire Impulse. Okay, there's one. Or that they have Phoenix back. Okay, so actually not too bad. Scry to the bottom. Okay, I guess killing on Shredder is pretty good here. Yeah, you know, that Spell Pierce off the top was quite good for them. It looks like they found oh, another spell. Ah, Treasure Cruise? Bro. Okay. That's pretty good. How many Treasure Cruises is that? It's 1, 2, 3. Man. So kill Liliana. And then we are left top decking. Well, that's a good one. Just please no other Spell Pierce. Okay. And yeah, I think I just Edict here. I mean, they easily just sacrifice Phoenix and could bring it back quite easily, but I think we're supposed to do that. Honestly, like, our win condition now is probably just buying as much time as possible and then milling them out. But that's pretty unlikely. Okay, yeah, and they could just do this. Okay, sure. Well, you know, if this is their play, then... Or they should not attack like that, yeah. If this is their play, then that may mean they don't have a way of getting... Or an efficient way of getting Phoenix back out on the battlefield. So, if we just draw like a removal spell, like Field of Ruin, any removal spell for the Hall, we may be, you know, having more time here. Okay, I guess I'm killing Shredder. But we are on a 2-turn clock with the Hall. Well, I guess we needed to draw Fatal Push exactly, or Field of Ruin, because we don't have enough mana to pay for like a power word kill. Or Edict is actually relevant as well, if they don't have Phoenix already out on the battlefield. Which would be pretty unlikely, given you have to pay 6 mana to activate that. So we have like one draw step basically here. Okay, so they do that and then activate. Yeah, it looks like it. 1 mana opened as well, so they could have another spell pierce. Okay, I mean, that was perfect draw. Very nice. Feels good. Again, I'm not sure how we're supposed to win this game, but that keeps us in it. So did I mess up here? Was I supposed to do this before this was a creature? I think I actually may have messed up. I definitely messed up. Wow, okay. My bad, you guys. That was... Yeah, I guess I... Wow, okay, I was definitely supposed to do that before activation. Sorry about that. I mean, I don't think we're going to win that game anyways, but definitely should have. Don't know how I didn't do that correctly there, my bad. Okay, well, do we have 4 Leylines, which I am assuming we're just like really aggressively mulliganing to. Could probably cut something like Davriel's. I think all of our removal is good. Maybe could cut like a Liliana, Shieldred, and then maybe just don't need full 7 1-mana discard spells. Yeah, that was definitely incorrect there. My bad, you guys. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, like, I suppose if we top decked like a Shieldred after, then we could have won. Or even like a Liliana. So we weren't completely out of it, so that was definitely kind of a punt on my part. Would have been nice to see how that game would have gone out, my bad. And then yeah, I think I mean, this is a good hand. But with 4 Leylines, I think I'm supposed to just pretty aggressively mulligan. I don't know, this is such a good hand. This is really close. think I will mulligan. Okay, well, unfortunately, kind of have to keep this one. I think you just put back. They also mulligan. Okay, I think we just put back Shield Red. Could put back Powered Kill as well. Okay, I'll keep Shield Red even though having 2 lands. I think the upside is definitely there. Given that they multi 6, we have 2 discard. So, oh, and multi 5. So hopefully we're just able to like make them not have a functional game of Magic, as terrible as that sounds. But yeah, again, Thoughtseize first over Duress. Okay, Ledger Shredder, consider Pyromancer. I guess we take, I don't even know. I guess just the, yeah, I guess the Pyromancer. Actually, here, Duress would have been better turn 1 than Thoughtseize to get the consider. Then we turn 2, take one of their creatures, and then push the other one. I think I just take the young Pyromancer. But yeah, I was just going to say they may actually just play out the Stormcarved Ghost. And we drew the land, which is good. So we could actually just discard the consider away. Ooh, okay, 2 considers. So let's see if they wait. I don't think they're supposed to wait on the Phoenix, to be honest. I don't think they can wait. But we'll see if they do. But they may want to get a little greedy and try to get immediate value. Okay, it seems like what they will. It's not a bad play. I guess if they drew like land last turn, that would have been, you know, the line. Oh wow, but they don't even have land. Okay, I don't know about that. Do I just run out Shieldred now? I mean, sucks if they have exactly Lightning Axe, but I think we're just supposed to do that. Okay, Trespass into the graveyard. And another consider. Okay. So that's 3 considers out of the graveyard, or out of the library. Spike for the hazard. So they gonna have 4 new cards in hand on draw step. And a Ledger Shredder, which we could push. Okay, they're gonna go for a chart, of course. Chart a course. Taking 4 damage, discard a Spell Pierce. Probably just trying to hit lands, honestly. Yep, there's one. But not on the red side, so definitely don't have Lightning Axe, it seems like. Wow, actually Waste Knot is... I just realized this Waste Knot is really good against them, wow. Okay, that's actually really cool. And I guess we can also activate Mutavault here. Swing in. Wow, yeah, Waste Knot incredibly versatile in ways that you wouldn't think. Okay, they just concede. Wow, okay. Yeah, didn't even think of that. Against like Fable in the game 1, or match 1 rather, and then the whole, like, their entire deck against Phoenix built around discarding cards. Well, given how good Shieldred was there, I think I'm just gonna bring in, have all 3. Just be a bit more low to the ground. Yeah, I think that makes sense. And then, yeah, just more good to the Leyline. Basically, like, Leyline plus removal and lands is all I want. Okay, well, I mean, I feel bad mulliganing, but at least these are hands that I don't feel bad mulliganing, if that makes sense, because they're just bad. Ah, shoot, okay. They also mulligan to 6. They keep 6, okay. I mean, this is a really good hand. I don't think I could go down to 4. Maybe I'm supposed to, but I'm on the draw, so I'll keep 2 lands. Liliana. Another Liliana. But yeah, kind of sucks not seeing Leylines, for sure. Oh boy, okay. Shredder, opt. I guess I'll just take a Shredder. To the bottom very quickly, so was probably a land if I had to guess. Okay, the True Steam Vents. They're gonna go for a Shredder here. Yep. If we were on the play, this would have been nice to Edict, but yeah, I think we just are able to resolve our waste not now. So this is, they have no way of interacting with it other than maybe like petty theft, but I don't think they played that card. And yeah, we'll probably get a lot of value off of it, seemingly. Scar to the top, okay. Consider. So we're gonna get something here. We get a land. Or a draw card, my bad. Okay, keeps the card with consider and they attack. Interesting. I wonder if they have a spell pierce here. Still need to draw land though. Ah, yikes, okay. I guess I'll duress first. Plays better on spell pierce. Oh wow. Okay, so just take Treasure Cruise and oh yeah, this is so good for us. I keep on forgetting waste not just like how good it is. Yeah, we just hit land. Okay. And then so they could connive, but I think it's worth it here. That just means we get more cards, right? And then yeah, whatever they keep, we're just thought seizing away, so it's okay. Okay, there goes the Lightning Axe. Draw a card. Shield Druid, great. And yeah, I'll just take the Ledger Shredder. And we get a 2/2, okay. So yeah, another matchup where Waste Not is just so good. Yeah, may just want to be playing forward this card. Consider card to the top. So Treasure Cruise, piece of the puzzle. Yep. No. What does that mean? They kept a card and didn't play it. I don't think they would keep like a spell pierce on top, right? That's kind of strange to me. I feel like I'm just supposed to play a Shield Druid here, though. Like if they have Lightning Axe, it gets their 2 cards out of their hand, which is good. And that's like worst case scenario. Plays around Spell Pierce as well, and then if they have like a Treasure Cruise or whatever, then... Oh, interesting, okay, they probably do have it. Yeah, and then if they had Treasure Cruise, then we would be in a good shape anyways. Sucks that we don't have like a removal spell here, but that's okay. I think, yeah, with them just top decking here, I feel pretty comfortable. That being said, though, we're going down to 8, and they do have top decks like Treasure Cruise. Even like Temporal Trespass wouldn't be bad as like a redraw. So yeah, just killed this. Let's see what they drew. Okay, nothing immediately. I played around Spell Pierce there rather than attack with Mutavault. I mean, both are pretty like not really too impactful, but I think playing around Spell Pierce is a bit better for us. If there is a line that we were going to like be more likely to lose this game, then I think it would be that one. Just like giving them an extra turn with whatchamacallit, the Shredder. And then here I will just Liliana, Waker of the Dead. the one we kept in is actually kind of good here. To get the last card out of their hand. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, wow. Drawing Fatal Push was nice as well. That's a good one to know about, definitely sideboard against them. But yeah, even without Leyline, we're doing pretty decent, so that's definitely nice. Yeah, I think I'm just supposed to keep on plussing here. Yeah, I think I'd rather just keep my Planeswalkers going up rather than keep them around, keep the cards around, and then they're just dead next turn. They could for sure go like Treasure Cruise into, yeah, win. But okay, we got the win there. Feels good. Seems like Phoenix is definitely a pretty decent matchup for us. Definitely with the 4 Leylines post-board, even though we didn't see them in the post-boarded matches. Which is alright, but yeah, another matchup where Waste Not definitely seems pretty good, even just like in the main deck without like any of our other like Thought Seizes, Liliana's type cards like that. Definitely just seems like an impactful card nonetheless. So let's see for the next one. Okay, here we are for round number 3. We are on the draw. The hand that I think we could keep. No double black yet, but we can fix with Feel if we want to, and then have some pretty decent early interaction. No turn 1 discard, but I think that should be alright. Oh, interesting. Breeding Pool. Don't usually see this card. No companion. Not exactly sure what we're up against just yet. Could be like a 5-color deck. Sultai. Strategic planning. Okay, top 3, 1 in hand and rest in graveyard. Oh, okay, so it's like a Neoform Atraxa deck, I'm pretty sure. They're looking to get a Hooting Mandrills or Tasker is the other one, right? And then Neoform that into an Atraxa. Okay, founding the 3rd path. Gonna mill themselves. Sure. So Tasker. Okay. So I would assume in a matchup like this, we just want to keep the board as clear as possible. They do have a Thoughtseize next turn, though. Yeah, because Neoform is part of the cost. Tasker from hand, okay. Uh, I don't think it matters too much. Oh, I guess if they do get an Atraxa, then we want a power word kill here. So I guess I'll, yeah, just do that. But yeah, just keep the board as clear as possible. Swamp was a nice drop, but I don't think I'm supposed to play Liliana out. I think I'd rather just keep up my removal. Yeah, and then with, oh, I guess they exiled their Thoughtseize, so they can't cast it from the graveyard. Okay. So if they just go strategic planning, I'll definitely be alright with that. So yeah, another matchup where Leyline seems really good post-board. Okay, looks like they will just go for it immediately here. Yeah, I mean, seems like a okay matchup if we draw removal, right? Because if they have only 8 ways of 8 creatures, you know, to Neoform into, then seems like pretty good odds for us. Looks like they have a Hooting Mandrills here. 5, okay, yeah. So they can have Spell Pierce. I think it is still correct, though, to kill this. Do we want a Triumph or Murderous Rider? I don't think it matters too much. I think probably just be mana efficient. I mean, it's worse against a... Oh, Separated now. Okay, for sure. It's worse against that because we don't get the other half, but either way, I think we're just still Liliana minusing here, so... And, like, with that, we're, like, still... we are still unable to cast the Triumph or the Murderous Rider, so again, I don't think it matters too much. But yeah, they are open to having Neoform here if they have another Delve creature. I think that would be pretty unlikely because we've gone through quite a bit. 2 Taskers, 2 Mandrills. Okay, I think let's start by plussing. I think I don't mind having the extra Liliana around, and I guess just Mutavault here. I'd rather have Castle than Mutavault, I think, in this situation. Discards a Breeding Pool, okay. I think I'll wait a turn before casting Waker of the Dead. Well, actually, it doesn't. I don't think it even matters because. Yeah, I don't think it actually matters because I'll draw 3. I draw 1 for 4 life. I don't think it matters that much actually because like I said earlier, Neoform is as a part of the cost you have to sack a creature, so I don't think we would even have time to play the removal spell. Sure, I'll pay for this. Looks like they probably just have nothing, I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I will discard the extra Liliana now. So, seems like we're in a pretty good position. They, yeah, like we have so much removal, and they need to go like exactly Delve creature into Neoform, which with them top decking is pretty impossible, right? Yeah, so I think I guess I'll keep... Well, I don't know how they would get an Atraxa out, but let's just say they do up. I guess I'll just have a Liliana's Triumph as my last card, so let's just do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna get the Waker of the Dead, start dealing them damage. Even though it's slow, you know, we are playing a pretty slow deck. It is a pretty deterministic kill, I would imagine here. Let's actually, let's start with plussing here. card, and then, oh. Okay, well, I guess we could just keep shielded around. It's a better clock, and I guess we already have the Edict effect, so that's alright. And other Liliana to just, to kill an Atraxa as well, so we're fine. So yeah, seems like a pretty straightforward matchup. I think, I'm not sure if we actually want extra duresses. I would assume they play like Mana Confluence to hardcast Atraxa. So maybe Necromentia on like Neoform isn't. Yeah, I don't think I want Necromentia, but definitely Leyline. I'll probably stop it right there, and then from then probably trim like on Waker of the Dead, maybe Shield Rid. Fatal Push seems actually pretty bad, right? Yeah. I think they actually don't have any targets for Fatal Push. I think I'm just going to discard, or put away all those. Then maybe keep the Waker of the Dead. Do we want an extra duress? Probably it's fine. I think that's probably better than the third Shielder. Probably not too necessary. Kind of like the Phoenix matchup last time. If we're able to disrupt them early on, and then, you know, just like, it's not the best hand, but I'll keep it with Leyline. If we're able to disrupt them early on and then get them to top decking with a Liliana or Davriel in play, I guess I could put both, right? Sure. I guess it actually could have kept one to discard, but they could play like Tire Sunder, so I think I'm pretty okay with this. Yeah, I would imagine like a deck like theirs is pretty difficult to play around Leyline. If their whole purpose is to delve out a that's, you know, 6/5 mana spell, they would have to wait till turn 5 or 6. So I think this is okay. Okay, they keep a card on top. Remember, everything is getting exiled. I wonder what they kept. Do I want to go with a Waste Knot? They could have Stubborn Denial. I think I could wait a turn. I don't have a turn 3 play anyways at the moment, so I think this is fine. Giganthan's Hand, okay, sure. Oh wow, okay. That was actually a really good draw. Thoughtseize, Neoform, and a bunch of cards that can't cast at the moment, so let's just take the Thoughtseize. Draw a card. Another Thoughtseize, perfect, okay. So they can't really do anything until turn 5 and 6, so yeah, I mean, I think we got it pretty good here. Yeah, and just gonna run out Liliana. I mean, they would have to they had to top deck a Stubborn Denial there, or Spell Pierce if they play it. But I think that's for sure correct. It is true that they hit a land for Gigantha. We don't have an immediate way of dealing with him, so yeah, okay. So it's, you know, not bad actually for them. And then they have, you know, 2 other creatures lined up. Let's start by Thoughtseizing, actually. Okay, Atraxa. So I'd rather take the Tasker, right? We could blow up the Mana Confluence to keep them off white mana. But this is 7 mana, so we don't have to worry about that immediately. So I think I'm just going to take Tasker. Or wait. They could still Neoform. So we have to either kill Gigantha this turn or just take Neoform. So Thoughtseize will be 3 cards, Field of Ruin will be 4 cards, and then yeah, we just barely don't have enough to minus on Gigantha, so I think we actually just have to take Neoform, unfortunately. And then yeah, I think I'm still plussing, and then I guess I just have to jump block with the Mutavault. I think we're in a pretty good position though still, because they have to discard something here. Discard. Oh, we have zombie token. Sweet. What was that? Hooting Mandrills. Okay, and then I'll field them on draw step, I think. Yep, okay. I guess this is not necessary right now, but... Well, actually... They could have like a fatal push. I'll just do it right now. Honestly, could be likely like that their only basic is an island. So I think I don't mind doing this, and then we could just... Yeah, sorry. We still have 2 chump blockers, my bad. Okay, so they do have Swamp. Oh, they could just do this. Wow, okay, honestly did not think of that. Okay, sure. We do have a game here. Yeah, well, I was like not thinking of that whatsoever. Dang, alright. What you got? Looks like not the best hits. Get land enchantment. Oh, they get 4 cards. Yeah, I guess we still couldn't have played around that, but definitely should have seen that. Should have maybe thought of that to play around. But yeah, I don't think we could have. Okay, mana confluence, strategic planning, find a third Atraxa. Okay. So they get a second Atraxa. So they have these 4 and then 1 unknown that they drew, right? I think so. Really not actually drawing much here, aren't we? I think I actually have to plus this Liliana, because we could minus on Gigantha to kill it, which would keep them from casting their other Atraxa, but there's still the one on the table to deal with. So I think we may have to start by Castle Lock Thwaning first. Man, if we had drawn just like 1 removal spell, we would have been good here. Wow, okay. Really not entirely sure what to do. I think I'm just gonna let them have their Atraxa in play right now. I think we kind of have to let that happen, right? Okay, they have 2 basics. Okay, not really ideal, but we do keep them. They need a top deck of lands to play one of their, to play the Tassiger. Okay, sure. So I think we should be actually alright here. They kill Liliana. I mean, we still need to find a way of dealing with the Atraxa, but other than that, we are pretty alright. Because we're keeping them off of 6 mana for Tassiger, and then obviously with fielding mana and Confluence, we're keeping them off of Atraxa even further, so don't feel terrible about our position, but yeah, again, we do need to find like Edict Effect, Liliana, something. Perfect. Even better. Okay, sweet. I guess they could have, yeah, Stubborn Denial, wow, okay. But I guess we should have Triumphed first then. Minor misplay. Yeah, I should have Triumphed first there. My bad. Those were 2 like perfect draws though, so can't be complaining too much. But yeah, I should have thought about the stubborn denial there. So this does nothing. So it kind of does something, but mostly nothing. Okay, Shield Druid is a pretty good draw. I don't think I want to activate Castle. We can't Castle plus Shield Druid, right? 8. Oh, well, we can actually. So I guess I'll just do that. A really interesting game here. Still, yeah, I guess, yeah, I've never played against this deck, so still kind of figuring it out, but I know Doomwake and some other YouTubers have been playing it, so pretty cool. But with Shielder on the battlefield, we should have a pretty good clock against them. That was a pretty good top deck, I do have to say. Okay, planning. Consider. Yeah, I mean, without Leylines, we would have been in pretty tough shape here. I would think, at least. I don't know, it would have been definitely a far different game than this one, but they definitely helped out a lot. But yeah, it is kind of tough to say, for sure. Okay, and they just concede. So, yeah, I mean, name the game, just keep the board clear. I guess, you know, keep in mind Stubborn Denial as well. So we definitely got lucky drawing the Triumph, the double Edict effect there off Castle, then Draw Step. But yeah, yet another matchup where Leyline is quite relevant. And we even saw Waste Not doing some pretty good work here as well. So with that being said, I'll see you guys for match number 4. Okay, here we are for round number 4. We are on the draw with a bit of a borderline hand. On the play, I may want to keep this at a higher likelihood, but as is, I think I may mulligan. Yeah, I think I could do better than this one. Well, that's not a lot better, but if we draw well, then we could get out of this. But yeah, not too ideal. Those first 2 hands. Yeah, definitely do not want to be drawing any more lands. Watery Grave is interesting though. It could be just blue-black control. Yeah, it seems like it could be. I guess we could check if they have Make Disappear. Playing around Censor though. I think this is a typically... I think control is a pretty okay matchup for us, especially if it's Dimir, then I think we should be pretty good on average. Okay, so they have a lot of counter spells. Thinking I'm just going to take this Narset. Seems like the most difficult thing for us to deal with. We do have Murderous Rider, but they would be getting value off of it anyways if we let them have it around, keep it around. And then if they cycle here, I'm just gonna let that happen. I don't think I need to use my Triumph on that. I've been thinking, I think it may just be a bit better to run like 2-2 split of Shieldred's Edict and Triumph rather than 3-1 in favor of the Triumph. I think that may just be a bit better. I've been pretty impressed by Shieldred's Edict. It's been surprisingly pretty versatile, even though at first glance I didn't really like the card too much. Okay, I think I'll just go to my draw step, play out an Urborg, and just pass. I think withdrawing the second Swift End, I probably just Triumph this on their turn. It's like really minimal, but like I doubt they have any other creatures that we really care about. We could like try to get more value off of it and try to draw into a Liliana, but I think I'm okay with just doing this, and I'm sure they'll let this resolve. Okay, 5th land. Okay, Mutavault is actually a pretty decent draw. So, kind of a control mirror, I guess, for this first game. Not really drawing too much. Thoughtseize was a good draw, though. Okay, yeah, I'll just attack for 2. They could, I'm sure they have removal spell for it. Okay. I don't think I need to play out 2-3, especially with them just having counter spells. I'm okay just keeping them in hand. Okay, I'll start with that. Okay. I guess I'll attack for 2. That was a good draw, though. I do like having Cling to Dust in this matchup, if it is going to go along. And doing this very comfortably here with the removal spells in hand. They didn't play a land last turn, so they have all spells very likely. Okay, I'm definitely happy they are not hard casting this. Could mean they have another one in hand, but I think that's pretty unlikely with them already playing 2. But if they do, then we really have just no way of removing that. Okay, there's their own Field of Ruin. Sure. I don't think I want to field their... Yeah, they could just field in response, so we're not going to do that. I suppose we could just make them do it right now. And I'll keep the Swamp in my hand in case we draw Liliana. I mean, like discarding a push is fine, but I think just like we have enough lands as is, it shouldn't matter too much. Ooh, Narset's a good one though. Yeah, I think I'd probably have to respond to this now. They could. It's pretty easy counter for them, but I think we have to just go for it. Oh, they don't counter it. Interesting. Okay. Dig through time. Well, that's a pretty scary one. Okay. Interesting that they just let that resolve. I guess I'll just cast the Rider and then Cling to Dust's one card away from that, so just pass here. And I'll play the swamp now. If I want to Swift End, I could play around Make Disappear. Keeps the card on top. Okay. Probably see a Dig Through Time here. The card must have been really good if they're keeping it on top and casting Dig Through Time. Okay. I have to go to discard. Consider. Okay. Not drawing too well. Just drawing a lot of dead cards. Maybe it seems like our opponent's kind of doing the same though. Just swinging though. Yeah, I'm gonna just pass. I may field just to get the 5th card or 6th card in the graveyard for Cling to Dust. But we'll see what they want to be doing. I would save it for like a Hall of Storm Giants, but with the amount of removal in hand, we probably just don't need to be doing that. I have a feeling this match is going to go to time, though. I mean, we'll see. Just like, kind of like a control mirror, and opponent's playing a little slow. Maybe that's not fair to say, though. Okay, sure. Get rid of that. Fortunately, that goes exiled. I really want to field, but I think I'll just save it. Whatever. I'll go for it. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's like not the best use, but I think I'd rather see the extra card here, gain some advantage on them. Sure. So lots of fields happening. Also thins out the deck for whatever that's worth. I guess I'd dig through time. Could have like a Torrential Gear Hulk. I mean, Castle, it's not terrible. Waste not. Guess I'll cast that. could see this getting countered maybe. And I think I'll wait a turn on casting the Murderous Rider. I do want to empty my hand out for the castle. But I want to be able to answer in our set, so I'll just pass. So they surveil the swamp, it's the graveyard, okay. Do I want to take 5 damage to draw 1? Ah, I'm a little scared. Field of Ruin, okay. Yeah, I'll just keep on passing. Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of live draws. Any Liliana, Davriel, Shieldred. Oh, that's a good one for them. Any discard spell. Yeah, we're not really seeing much. Just drawing straight removal. Okay. So I assume they have a lot of answers for whatever we want to be doing. And if this is just a Shark Typhoon, then yeah, I'm probably just dead here. Unfortunately. Cannot really do much about that. Davriel. Okay. Start with the Davriel. They'd probably counter this. Then we could hopefully resolve the Liliana. I mean, like, we could, with the amount of removal in hand, we could survive like a few turns with this on the battlefield, but I'm not too optimistic. Just gonna let it resolve. I would definitely be okay with that. I feel like that one turn where I could have activated Castle on end step I should have. Like 5 life is just such a steep cost for one card, but it was probably correct. So they're taking a long time thinking about this. Okay, they finally counter it. Sure. Play out my Liliana. Keep the card on top. Ooh, that's pretty scary. So we could pay for Censor or make disappear. Well, I guess sacrificing Shark, make disappear we can't pay for. I'm not sure that they play that card though. Oh, they're paying costs. Wow, okay, they do have it. Interesting. Yeah, so that's really good. Yeah, unfortunately can't really do much about that. Opponent's playing pretty slowly. So yeah, 3 mana, cannot pay. And then I'll just push this right now. And pass turn. Would have loved to be able to cling to this Memory Deluge, but just don't have enough mana. They just pass turn, okay. Well, that was a good one. Yeah, I guess I'd go for it. Again, I'm sure they have a counterspell. Yeah. Consider into the graveyard. I'll push this. Could have waited till unstep to do that when they flash this back. But yeah, you can't Cling to Dust it now, unfortunately, with them having 7 mana. If we do that, then they just cast it in response and our Cling to Dust fizzles. So pretty unfortunate, and they get a 4/4 here. I guess I'll just let this resolve first. And then I think I'll just... I guess I'll Power Word kill it, even though Murder Strider's more mana efficient. I think I'm still a little worried about a Planeswalker, so I'll just kill it like this. It's so crazy that they haven't used their Field of Ruin though yet. But yeah, 6 cards in hand, like, they have a lot of things to do, I'm sure. Keeping all of the Takenuma targets in the graveyard whenever I do this. Okay, I mean, it's a good one. Is that the 4th one? 4th make or Sinister Sabotage? Yeah. Okay. 3/3. Yep, I guess I'll wait till end step. But now probably is the correct time. Yeah, I thought they would cast something here, so I'll just do it in response. No. Yeah. Another Shark Typhoon. Or Memory Deluge. So I'll kill that one instead. But now we are empty-handed. Negate, okay. And yeah, probably just dead soon. Yeah, just such a beating, this card against us. Don't have, you know, Trophy, Terrace Under, kinda sucks. It's alright. So we take 9, and then most likely just dead. Okay, let's go to game 2. Yeah, just Shark Typhoon won that, so a little unfortunate, but at least, like, you know what to play around, right? I don't think I want Leyline of the Void. I can maybe bring in like 2, but I think it's probably just not worth it. I could probably cut like Power Word Kill. Still like Fatal Push, but could probably just cut 1. Pithing Needle, yeah, that's fine. Better than a Triumph. I think that's pretty good. Pretty decent just like that. The Triumphs are probably the worst card, but I don't think I want anything else, and they could be just flexible. Could also just be a 2-mana discard, so not too bad. I guess I would like to resolve like an early Waste Knot in this type of matchup. Obviously Phyrexian Arena is great. Getting down early Liliana, Davriel through counterspells is pretty much just the key to the game. Yeah, I mean, with 8 discard spells, I would imagine we have a good matchup post board, but yeah, just trying to fade the hard cast Shark Typhoon just because we have literally no way of dealing with a card like that. Okay, finally get to play. Yeah, I'll keep this hand, and only 3 castable cards, but waste not, Thoughtseize. I'm definitely going to keep something like that. Would have loved to see like a Liliana preferably, but this is definitely a keep. Okay, so no counterspells. They left an Edict. Honestly, may just take this Shark Typhoon. Sure. How about let's take Shark Typhoon and then have the plan of Thoughtseizing the Memory Deluge on our turn 3 if we're able to. Ooh, wow, that was a really good draw as well. So I think resolving Liliana here is just important enough that I'm not going to cast it, even though they, only had 2 drop steps to find a counterspell. I think it's just bad enough to where I would rather Thoughtseize first and then clear the way for next turn. Also, this is not a bad play because we're still getting value. Okay, well I guess I'll take Sinister Sabotage for the Liliana, try a card. But yeah, seems like we're going to be able to see the synergy between Waste Not and Liliana, which is really exciting. Sweet. That's really good for us. I mean, they do have the Edict, but just even getting this one trigger is pretty crucial here, I would think. Just a good amount of value in our favor. And we could even get it back with Takenuma, which is nice. Okay, there goes 1 Meridilush. There's a Triumph, and okay. Oh, they play a Shark Typhoon. And we draw a card, sweet, okay. Wasn't really expecting them to do that. I guess they could just still Edict on their turn. Yeah, looks like it. But I do like them going through 2 Edict effects. Or Sorry, two Shark Typhoons like that. Okay, let's start with a Duress. Yeah, probably just take... Like, they could just hold on to the Shark Typhoon and, like, kill us, so I think I'm just supposed to take it, even though... If we had a way of interacting with this, I would rather take the Deluge. Wow, look at that draw. That's pretty good. So they discard a land here, and then we get 2 mana. Play Pithing Needle. Or just, yeah, I think actually we could just play Triumph. Man, that was a really good sequence. Jeez. And they just straight up concede from that. Man, Waste Not Liliana is really good. Okay. I think we just run it back. Yeah, again, I don't think we want Leylines. Scary that they had 3 Shark Typhoons in that early on of the game, but honestly, maybe it's better that they have them early on, rather than like top decking them late game when they have the mana. It's a hard cast. But yeah, I mean, just drawing Liliana, Waste Not, and then what was it, like 3 discard spells? Seemingly just really difficult. I mean, factually, literally, quite difficult for the control players to play through. Maybe if control or even combo gets more prominent, we do want the 4th Davriel or the 4th Waker of the Dead. But I think as is, having just the 10 Planeswalkers is alright in these numbers. But yeah, I just really like having the 4 Duress, 4 Thoughtseize post-board against matchups like this. I think it makes a lot of sense, at least to me. But yeah, Waste Not is just really, really good. It's kind of insane. Maybe, I don't know about 4. Because they, like, late game where your opponent's already empty-handed, it's not the best. But even then, like, we're probably ahead, you know, most of the time. But they are kind of dead draws. But, you know, again, we're like, we have so many ways to discard extra cards, so it's kind of hard to have a quote-unquote dead draw if we have one of our 7 Lilianas. But, I don't know. Interesting to think about. I'll keep this kind of similar to last hand. A bit worse on the play, or on the draw, of course. Ooh, and then mulligan. It's very nice. But yeah, Duress into Waste Not is really good. Triumph is a little awkward, as you know, this is kind of our worst card in the deck, but at least in the matchup. But I think this is okay. We have some utility on the mana base, so I don't mind keeping this. Okay. Okay, another land wasn't really ideal, but just Duress. Ooh. So I think we just have to take Thoughtseize. They may feel inclined to... I mean, hopefully they feel inclined to just cycle this Shark Typhoon. Yeah, and hopefully we just resolve this Waste Not. Drawing land, not ideal, though. So yeah, now if they cycle Shark Typhoon, we get value. I think they'll just consider here, though. Yeah. Davriel, Liliana, discard all good draws here. Put a card on top though. Probably just land, yeah. Yeah, I did not want to see that. I guess we just could attack with Meatavolt, but I think that 2 damage is not really like relevant. I feel like probably just leave up Triumph if we need it. I feel like it's pretty unlikely that they are able to hit enough lands consecutively to want to hardcast the Shark Typhoon, but I may be wrong. But yeah, we're just like really not able to take the Typhoon there with them having Thoughtseize for our Waste Not, with like at that moment only 2 cards in hand for them to pick. Oh, they just field Castle. Okay, sure. Actually, there we could have channeled Takenuma, right? Floated mana, then had 3 mana after. Maybe that was correct. Cling to Dust is not bad though. Play that. A Fatal Push. Not really drawing ideally here. Kind of unfortunate. Oh, man, they're still not casting the Shark Typhoon though, which is really scary. Hopefully they get punished and just don't draw lands, but man, we really need to draw it. Yeah, geez, we really need to draw a discard. Okay, there's pass. Opponent's playing really slowly, unfortunately. Sorry if you could hear that door slamming. Oh, okay, Davriel's a nice draw though. They just have the Sinister Sabotage though. Probably still supposed to play it out though. Cling to Dust, my Cling to Dust in response. Okay. Yeah, this is just not going the best. They just like have a lot of answers. Probably just hardcast Shark Typhoon next turn, and we just really did not draw well. Yeah, jeez. That kind of sucks. It's kind of annoying that, you know, they just had the one card that beats us, you know, wrapped up perfectly for them to cast. They kept a card on top was probably honestly the land. Which just really sucks. Maybe cutting a land. I don't know, I feel like 25 is the right number, but I've had a lot of games where I'm just like flooding out like insanely badly. So I don't know. Oh, what? They just pass? You kidding me? Gonna wait that long and you're just gonna pass? Man. Man, 2 opponents we're just playing incredibly slow today. I don't know if that, like, yeah, jeez, they're just gonna cast. Wonderful. I don't know if that annoys anybody else, but it certainly does annoy me. Maybe we just want, like, Invoke Despair. I don't know. Okay, I'll take the Deluge, I guess. Draw a card. Ooh, okay, well. Yeah, I mean, that for sure could get us out of it. And I think I'm just gonna keep all my removal. Yeah, and I think I probably have to play out this Takenuma unless I draw a swamp. Okay, perfect. So there goes the Edict. But no cards in hand. Liliana in play, Waste Not in play. We may actually get this. We have 2 removal spells in hand as well. So this actually may not be terrible for us. Kind of funnily enough, but that draw of Thoughtseize was really good for us. But yeah, Waste Not is just like really impressing me. Okay, they pass. I just discard that. Even have Takenuma back up if they have a way of interacting with Liliana. And then if we get her to ultimate, we just kill the Shark Typhoon. Yeah, this is actually kind of really good for us. So they only have 6 mana at the moment. So cannot, just barely can't cast the Memory Deluge. Wow, the Waker of Dead was really good. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to cast that. And then I think I'm actually supposed to field right now this Hall. Yeah, because they could hit their 6 mana and then kill one of our Lilianas next turn, or hit their 7th mana if they want. So I think, yeah, this makes sense doing this now. And then cast Liliana, holding up push. I think it makes sense. Yeah, like I really want to hold up the Takenuma, but is it relevant? They don't even have any way to cast anything. Oh, well now they could cast Deluge. Okay, well, let's make them do that right now. Yeah, I actually didn't think of that. Okay, we're just not going to. Okay. This is 7, right? Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I'll just... Well... I do have to discard something extra here. Actually, do I even want to? I think I probably just don't even want to. Yeah, I don't think I'm just gonna not discard. I think we're like safe enough to... Yeah, we don't even need the... What is this? They can't flashback Deluge. Right? Oh, they're gonna Cling to Dust. Forgot they had Cling to Dust. So that should be okay. They could only make a 1/1 here. It's just like topping their mana so weird. Okay, I mean, so they draw a card. I think we should be okay still. Yeah, I totally did not notice this Cling to Dust, my bad. But yeah, I think we should still be alright. Because they're only dealing 1 damage to one of these. And then worst case scenario, they draw like... I guess they could draw a 2-mana thing right now. Okay, sure. It's actually pretty decent for them. Giant Catacomb, okay. Okay, and nothing else. So yeah, maybe I should have played out the Takenuma. Okay, just a land though, which is really good for us. And then they'll probably put down of the Veil. But yeah, I mean, 3.5 minutes on the clock. Kind of hard for them to win. Even without that time restriction, I feel really advantaged right now. Just with Waste Not and Double Lilianas, it seems really good, right? Oh, they go after Waker of the Dead. Yeah, I don't even care about her at the moment, so it's fine. Sorry, Waker of the Dead. Try to be not prejudiced. Okay, let's start by blessing against the Lilianas. Okay, there's a Make Disappear, so they do have 7 mana to Memory Deluge, so gotta keep that in mind. Drew a Shieldred, which is pretty decent. Okay, sure, I'll just plus away the Takenuma. I think we're ahead enough that we could do that, and then just cast Shieldred. And then we're still holding up our 2 removal spells. We don't have a way of buying back any of our planeswalkers, but I feel like their only way of interacting with them on the battlefield is Shieldred's Edict, and so we would just, you know, sacrifice Waker of the Dead. So I think we should be like mostly okay. I guess they could cling to this. No, they're just gonna go Memory Deluge. Sure, and then I put the stop on the draw set for the Triumph, but I think I'm just going to do it after they pick these 2 cards. Well, I actually just really want to kill the big one. Yeah, okay. The big one. Yeah, I think that makes sense. But they do have, you know, 3 cards in hand. It's pretty good for them. Maybe I should be more aggressive with my plussing, but I think I liked just keeping these cards in hand, especially with the Shark Typhoon in play. It's kind of worrisome. Okay, they finally go at the target of the Veil. Ooh. That was a good one. That's a really good one. Oh, wow. Ah, geez, these are really good cards. That was actually a really good draw, though. Okay. So they very likely just memory or dig through time. I guess we start by Liliana's Triumph. I guess we could start by attacking. Sure, let's start by attacking the Narset. They do chump block. Okay, I think that's good for us in the long term, honestly. Oh, it's lit yourself. Okay, it's really good. We get a Waste Not trigger. They discard Dig Through Time. Do they just have a second one? Oh, we can't. Okay, my bad. Whoa, that was crazy. I feel like they must have a second one in that case. So, I feel like I don't even wanna... I guess we could Edict. But I feel like I just don't even want to use these. Okay, I'm just gonna pass. It's, I don't know, I mean, we can just like plus plus, but with them discarding Dig Through Time, they must have a second one. And I want to keep up my push for an 8/8 shark, so I think this makes sense. It sucks if they have make disappear as the last card in hand though. So I have to push this now. Okay. I mean, 1 minute on the clock. Like, if they get a 2-mana thing they could cast here, they could kill Waker of the Dead. Oh, okay, so... Oh, oh, what? I don't... Okay. That's fine. I was assuming they would just go after the Planeswalkers, but... Yeah, I'll just do that. I guess I actually could have activated it with its mana, that's okay. Yeah, they could kill Waker of the Dead now, but that's still like... We still have Of the Veil, so I'm like okay with that. Somehow we're charging through the Shark Typhoon. What? They're targeting me? Okay, well, I don't know what they're doing now. Do they have Extinction Event, I guess? 6 mana, another Shark Typhoon. Okay, I guess they haven't just noticed that they're about to die with their clock and they're just trying to hit everything at me. They whiff on their Narset. Again, can't draw anything. I guess I'll probably cash in the Waker of the Dead to kill the big shark here. Get some mana, okay. Is that right? Yeah, I think for sure, because it also makes Liliana stay alive. And then I'll just attack them. We could pretty easily play around the Narset. Castle Lock the Lane on their turn should be enough, right? But yeah, I mean, they're at 7. Third, okay. I was gonna say, like, even with them being clocked out, we may have had a chance to win, but I don't know if we could beat 3 Shark Typhoons. But yeah, okay, I mean, we get there with the opponent clocking out. Didn't I say that I was expecting the match to go like this? Sorry if it's so long. This league is going to be so insanely long. But hope you enjoyed. That was some really clean magic right there. You know, synergies between Waste Not, Liliana, the discard spells were just so important there as well. Even Waker of the Dead still being really, really relevant. So I think I really like this card. And yeah, see you for the next one. Okay, here we are for match number 5. We're playing for the 4-1. The deck feels really, really good so far. I'm really happy about this league. I think the changes of adding in the Waste Nots were really good. The Leylines have made a lot of sense to me. Path of Peril I still think makes sense, even though we didn't see it this league. It's a great hand, yeah. For sure on the draw as well, this is good. But yeah, just very, very happy with this league. Only losing that really, really close match to the Transmogrify deck makes me happy. Okay, it looks like either Spirits or probably Lotus Field if I had to guess. Yep, Lotus Field. So I'm assuming this matchup is really good for us, right? I guess we'll have to find out. I think I just take their Sylvan Scrying pretty easily here. Otherwise, they have a pretty anemic hand. They could cycle a few times. Okay, drawing 3rd land was perfect there. Just pass. Yeah, I mean, discard into Liliana seems like it's a pretty good plan against Lotus Field. But I don't think I've played against this matchup, so it'll be good to get the practice and see how see how it feels with this deck. Again, I feel like we have such a good game plan against them, right? We just have a million discard spells. I'll just put away this push. There goes Behold the Beyond. Oh, Impulse. Okay, that was a good draw for them. So if they hit Lotus Field, then they're actually could do some pretty powerful things here. Wow. Okay, so they hit Lotus Field, but they're just casting their Vizier. Oh wow, and Duress is so good. Wow, we could almost take apart their entire hand. Jeez. Okay, well, let's start by Duressing. Well, yeah, no, we can take apart. Okay, let's just plus. Let's get extra Liliana. I guess this is fine. Hope Tender. Then I'll dress away the Mastermind's Acquisition. Or I guess this Dark Petition. And then Liliana's Triumph. To clean out their hand and kill the Vizier. Wow. So it seems really good, but they also just have 4 mana, which they could do a lot with. So we do need a way of winning the game. Now with 5 mana they have Pour Over the Pages as a really good draw. Okay, that was not a good draw. We could actually try Lotus Fielding them. I'll just continue to tick up. Just put away this Thoughtseize. Do I want to Field of Ruin? I think they played 2 basic islands. It's probably not worth it. They could top deck a Thespian Stage or top deck a Sylvan Scrying that they would want to cast. Okay, Vizier, not bad. Also, we just have Liliana Ultimate. Maybe I should have kept... Yeah, I probably should have kept this Liliana over this Liliana for that case. So we could just Ultimate right away and then just cast a second one after. Yeah, probably a bit better. So if we Ultimate now... Nah, I don't think we're supposed to Ultimate now. Put back the Waker of the Dead. They had Hidden Strings in hand that they did not use. Okay. So yeah, I'll just pass again. I'll keep my stop there, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using it for this turn. Temple of Mystery. It's fine by me. Hopefully draw untap land, scratch the bottom, that's great. And then we'll be perfect. So just go like this, right? I think that's pretty intuitive. If they'll keep their Lotus Field, and then we just play Shield Druid, and then I think at this point it'll be really difficult for them to win. Yeah. Dang, dude. Mono black discard. Doing a lot. Yeah, they just concede. Okay, sweet. So Duress comes in. Needle can name Thespian Stage, right? Probably worth it. And then of course Necromancer as well. So we saw Hope Tender, and then we saw them hardcast Vizier. So I probably want some mix of removal. I think the Murderous Riders are probably the worst. So we could start there, and then we could cut like a push, a Power Word Kill. And then I think they usually play like 2 Hope Tender and 2 or 4 Vizier, of course, so it makes me want to play less push. Okay. Yeah, play like that. Again, I feel like we have a really good matchup against them. Especially post board with all the extra discard, and then Necromancer is just such a big one. Okay, they keep 7. I honestly may mulligan this one. On the draw, this is, I don't think we could keep this. Yeah, not gonna keep this 1-lander. Okay, there we go. So put back Liliana and Edict. Yeah, this is a good hand. So if we were on the play, we could actually Necromancer their Lotus field. Scratch the bottom on turn 3 before they could play it. Okay. Well, we still may be able to do that. Do I just take Bala Good Recovery? Or just a Vizier? I think I'd rather just take the Vizier. Pour the pages, I don't think matters too much. Yeah, because we could technically whiff on our 3rd land, and I think Vizier is the most relevant in that case. They could obviously buy it back, but if they're doing that on their turn 3, then I think we're definitely okay with that. Oh, they topped, I guess, Sylvan Scrying though. Yikes, okay. So there goes that effect with the Necromancer. That was a really good top deck, wow. Okay, now, do we just Needle? I think we just Needle. I'm pretty sure this works, because it's not a main ability, right? I mean, I guess we'll see if it comes up this game. Okay, so just Lotus Field and no other plays. Oh man. Okay, not drawing 3rd land is pretty detrimental there. Just hit him for 2. I mean, they can't really do too much unless they have like a Vizier or Hidden Strings. Then they could honestly go off if they want to. Okay, just an Impulse should be alright for us. And scratch the bottom, okay. Oh man. Jeez. That really sucks. The opponent's probably like, what? Why did they keep this? I've had this happen to me so many times, I feel like, with Necromancer in hand. Like we mulligan to 5, 2 lands, never draw the 3rd land. This kind of sucks. Okay, so they got the 5th land and pour, so, you know, they have a pretty good likelihood of comboing off, at least I feel like. Oh, okay, I guess not. Well, I guess we can Necromancer now. Urborg being really helpful. Then I think it's just Hidden Strings. Could also be pour over the pages, but I think hidden strings is a bit more relevant. So what do they have in hand? They do have a stage in hand. Another pour impulse. Okay, I mean they have a pretty good hand. And they did not side out of the combo. They just have the the straight up one. And did they even make any side? I don't think they even changed anything post sideboard. Okay. Usually they bring in like Zakama and like other alternative win conditions. Okay. And tear asunder my needle. Okay. So they just drew that. You could have Besaju'd it. But okay, that's pretty good. You can now get their stage online, which is really good. But they can't cast pour. Okay. Drawing Lander was really, really good to get this shielded out. Now, their best card being pour over the pages is like pretty difficult to cast. Again, with the hidden strings being exiled. Oops, sorry if you heard that. I mean, I guess they could go Balagad, get back Tear Asunder, and kill it. Or Odawara, okay. Ooh, Thoughtseized was a great draw. So they'll just bounce it on my end step. Yeah, let's see what they got going though. Very interesting game though. Okay, so they can cast the Behold Beyond. I think we're okay with letting them keep that though. They could also have Mastermind's Acquisition, but I think I'm just taking the Pour of the Pages. Just seems like the best card. And then do I need to hold up my field or removal? I don't think so. So I think I'm just gonna attack for 2. Oh, I made a misplay. I should have attacked first. Get it in 4 damage because now they could just bounce it and I can't recast it. So yeah, I should have definitely done that first before playing the Thoughtseize even. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay, a little sloppy on my part. So they should be at 8 life. Hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference. We'll see though. So they drew an impulse. Which is pretty good. But with no way of untapping, unless they find a pour here, I feel pretty decent. And them casting that so quickly makes me think the Behold the Beyond is just like not a plan they want to go through, so that's good to know. Okay, it took a while to resolve that. Plays up Seiju. Foretells a card. Oh, is that the Wrath effect? No. Doomscar. They usually play Depopulate, so is that just... I think that's just like the Scry 2 draw 2, right? They have these 3 cards in hand, so that, I'm just gonna play out Shieldred, I think. Yeah. Yes, okay. I saw them paying cost there, and I was like, what do they have? And I didn't even think about it. Because they have these 3 cards in hand. What did they do? Scry to the Tabam. Okay, so that's really good for us. I guess they're trying to find a way to deal with the Shieldred then. Maybe they have something in their sideboard. Or their library, okay. I have another Terra Cinder, maybe? Yeah, really interesting game for sure though. But yeah, I mean, with the hidden strings out of the library and them going through 2 for the pages already, I feel like it's pretty unlikely, or it'll be really challenging for them to combo. But of course, I feel like I always say that and they just combo off like the next turn, you know, so I really don't know, to be honest. Oh. Definitely okay with that. And a Sylvan Scrying. Okay. Huh, that was okay with it for an Odawara. I could see that, sure. I would have assumed they would just get a Terra Cinder. Maybe they only play 1 post sideboard, I'm not sure. Ooh, okay. Davriel was a really nice draw. Yeah, let's start with that. Five, 6, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I was thinking if they activated Mutavault and then like Power would kill this, then they would be at 2 after their draw step, so we couldn't have killed them. So I think I just want to Power word kill this. What? Then attack for a bunch. And they didn't upkeep this. Would have loved to have drawn Liliana, but Davriel's definitely like the second best thing. Or like 1 mana discard effect. Oh, okay. There's a Vizier. Could be the start of something. But with Shield Druid in hand, or on the battlefield, I don't know. I feel like they were supposed to Odawara first. I have Omniscience. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. At 2 life, huh? Huh, maybe we were supposed to... Wow, did they just draw the... I feel like they just drew this, or the Omniscience. Right? So I think I have to give them Dark Petition and Impulse here, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, actually maybe not casting Davriel was correct there to put them at 2 life on their main phase, and then they literally can't draw any single card. Yeah. I mean, I felt like they wanted to keep a card like this in hand, but I don't know. It's crazy. And they can't channel this, right? Yeah. Or I guess now they can. Oh, it played out? So, Behold the Beyond. So that's what they petitioned for, I think. What they have in hand. Wow, 2 bad cards. So I think now they could combo off. Maybe we were supposed to take Mastermind's Acquisition, I don't know. With the Necromantia? Maybe. What is this? Yeah, Acquisition. There's the Approach, and then Dark Petition. Dang, huh. Yeah, maybe we were actually just supposed to kill the... We're just supposed to not play out the Davriel. Interesting. I feel like I learn a new thing about this matchup every time I play it. I think I just want the power word kills over the pushes, to be honest. Leyline? Do we want Leyline? Do we want Leyline? That's a good question. Honestly, maybe like some number of Leyline. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, I feel like for sure over some of these spells. I guess so. Yeah, I feel like it's probably just better than these removal spells. We saw how good the Bolligets were there. Huh. Yeah, to keep. No Necromantia, but Thoughtseize, Liliana is like really hard to beat. I feel like, especially on the play. They also kept 7 though. We'll see what they got. Okay, Lear. Lotus Field in hand, Hidden Strings. So I just take the Hidden Strings. Okay, they started in Gargaroth though, which is good to know about. Actually didn't think about that while starting out my removal. I think the 4 pushes just definitely go out, but yeah. And then now, I think I could just slam the Waste Not, right? Like, this makes it so I can't go Thoughtseize next turn, because I'm just gonna play Liliana. But I think I want to start getting the... I think it's worth it. Them having, you know, 5+ drops in hand. I guess they could Passeju it. But I think that'd be okay. That means then I would be able to go... Okay, they just played out. Then I would be able to go like Liliana plus Thoughtseize, you know? So it's alright. Okay, yeah. Liliana. then I think I will discard a swamp. I could draw Shieldred, but I think on average it's better just to keep the second Liliana. Like we were talking game 1, I think. We could have a sequence of events going where we would want to ultimate this and then play second Liliana right after. Ultimate it while she's on 6, you know, so we don't have to keep her around. Or, you know what I mean. Okay, there's a Lotus field. Second base not. Do we want to keep that? I think I probably want to play it out. We either play it out and have to discard Liliana, or just discard the waste not to Liliana. I think it makes sense playing it out though. Then thoughts, or then plussing. Plussing this away. Or just get so much value. So we discard Leer, so we get zombies. Oh wow, they drew Thespian stage. So we have to take hidden strings, or else they could combo maybe? It's a pretty good hand though. I think it's for sure just hidden strings though. Leyline. Okay. Attack for 2. I guess maybe they weren't able to. No, they're definitely not able to combo off this turn, but I think you're still right to take the hidden strings. Oh wow. Jeez. Okay, well, that was a good draw, but we could start by discarding the Leyline. I think, yeah, just get that Leyline out. Draw cards, sweet. Drawing land was nice there. And duress, okay. So we can duress and Necromancer pour over the pages, I think. Let's see what they have going though first. Impulse. So the question is, do I want to Necromancer pour or acquisition? I think if they brought in Gargaroth and they have like Zakama and other win conditions, so I don't think I want a Necromancer acquisition. So I think I'm just gonna name pour over the pages with this Necromancer. So I'll take Impulse. Well, I'll draw a bunch of cards. I could also just Liliana's Triumph now to get the pour out. Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm just kind of trying to think it thoroughly through. Pithing Needle doesn't really do much, right? And yeah, I'll just take this. And then, okay, yeah, so they did bring in other win conditions. They have Coma. That's it, though? Coma, and then 1 Terrace Under. Okay, 2 Hope Tenders. Still have Acquisition, 3 Ultimatums, 1 Behold, 3 Bolligets. Okay. And then we can pass. That's why I only attacked with 2 zombies, because they could attack now. Okay, jeez. Ooh, man, that was a close match. Really fun match, though. I think, honestly, that may be my favorite match to play with this deck. But jeez, dude. 4-1 feels really good. Yeah, okay, I'll see you guys for the wrap-up. Okay, so after the league, 4-1 feels very good. This deck has, impressing me, honestly. Our only loss was to the Transmogrify deck, which I was definitely really close. I'm 0-2 against that deck in my testing, so it may not be the best matchup, but I feel like we have some definitely, good game against them. Yeah, I like the 4th Field of Ruin. The Waste Knots were really, really good. Same with the Leyline of the Voids. I brought this card in against 3 matchups, which was really relevant. This league, at least. I may want an extra Shieldred's Edict, but I don't know. The Liliana's Triumph is just a really powerful card when it's really powerful, so I may just keep it like that. I may add in 1 or 2 extra Waste Knots. I'm still not sure. Like, it's really good when we draw it and we have the discard lined up, but like when the opponent is empty-handed, it does nothing. It's kind of a dead draw. But then again, like if the opponent is empty-handed, we're probably already in a good spot. And if it is a dead draw, then we could just always discard it to our 7 Lilianas, so there's always that as well. Other than that, though, I hope you enjoyed the video. 4-1 feels really nice. I think this deck is really promising. Again, I think 25 lanes is correct, but we flooded it out a few times, I think, this league, so have to keep that in mind as well. But yeah, it feels really good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching.